All right, what's up, fellas? So I had seen a guy put on the community wall, "Hey guys, is the phone strategy working for y'all guys?" and stuff like that. And I wanted to make this video, guys, and let y'all guys know why the strategies aren't working for all of y'all. Here's the thing, guys. You know, the ones that I hear the most are the day nap strategy, where I hit a girl back the next day, and the strategy where I call a girl in a week. Now, I call my channel Alpha Male Strategies, but what I really should call it is Alpha Male Lifestyle, because that's exactly what it is, guys. Now, here's the thing. We got a thing in the universe called the law of attraction, which means that you get the energy that you put out. All right, whatever energy you put into the world is the energy that's going to come back to you. All right, when you apply the strategies, you putting out the energy of you're dependent on a good outcome. You want to know the energy that I put out in the world? When I do them, I don't give a damn. And that's why they work for me. All right, see, I'm not dependent on the outcome. Because, see, I tell you guys to get on your purpose, and you're not really on your purpose. So what you're doing is you just applying the strategies. But, guys, understand this. The strategies that I lay out for you guys, they were really a lifestyle of me. I didn't sit down in a basement or sit in my car and come up with some brilliant strategies to trick a woman into thinking I'm high value. I became high value, and they wasn't strategies. They worked with what was really going on in my life, and I noticed that they worked. Well, why did they work for me? Because that's the energy that I put into the earth. All right. So once I really got focused on my purpose and really got focused on my grind, I couldn't return girls' emails on day naps but once a day. It wasn't a strategy. I didn't sit down and like, ooh, I got a strategy now. Ooh, I got a strategy. No, that's not what I did, guys. I became high value, and I didn't have time to be sitting on day naps all day, returning emails and shit, because I was grinding. All right. When I would meet girls, get girls' numbers, I already have my weekend booked up because, see, I was genuinely a true high value male. I didn't sit around and be like, you know what? If I call in a week, that'll really show I'm high value. No, that's not what I did, guys. I call them in a week because my schedule was already booked up for the week. All right. So I say strategies, but it's really alpha male lifestyle. So until you adapt the lifestyle, until you become a high value male, and guys, that go more than just getting on your purpose. That's more than just getting on your purpose. That's living a social life of abundance. All right, that means that you're doing stuff with your friends. That means that you're doing stuff with your family. That means that you're doing shit with your girls you already dating. All right, that's what it means. All right, a social life of abundance. Today is Monday. What you gonna do this weekend? You gonna sit and hope and pray you get some girls' numbers offline so you can ask them for a date? Or are you gonna call your friends and say, hey man, how about we go mountain bike climbing? Or how about we go fucking water surfing or some shit? Any goddamn thing. Or are you just so totally dependent on, if I get a girl number online, I can take her out Saturday night? Is that how your life, that's how you revolve around your life? You depend on getting a girl number and taking her out that weekend? Or do you live a social life of abundance? So let's just take purpose. I think most of you guys know about the purpose, but just a social life of abundance. I live a social life and I'm on my purpose. So that means that if I get a bitch number today, it does me no good to call her this week. My weekend is already booked, guys. My weekend is already booked. I can't fit her in. What the fuck am I gonna call her on Wednesday for? To talk, to chit chat? If I call you, it's to set up a date. Well, if I know that my week is already packed, what the fuck are we gonna talk about? All right. So, and then for you guys say, well, you can set a date up for next week. Well, guess what? Guess what the bitch gonna expect me to do? She gonna expect me to call her or text her again before the date get here. All right. To kill all that, I'm gonna call her like 2 or 3 days out from the day I know I want to see her. All right. That's how I handle that, guys, and that's a lifestyle. I put that energy into the earth, and so it works for me. When I started doing this stuff, guys, I wasn't applying a strategy. I was just doing it because I didn't give a fuck, and I'm like, well, ain't nothing else I can do. I'm already booked. All right. If you call me today for a Skype session, and you need help within 48 hours, I can't help you. All right. That's the bottom fucking line. I can't help you. So the point being, guys, is Once you truly become a high value, and that doesn't just mean own your purpose. That means that you live a social life of abundance. And when I say social life of abundance, that don't mean doing a whole bunch of stuff with a whole bunch of friends. I'm talking about by your goddamn self. All right, you go to the beach by your goddamn self, or you just do shit and you already got it planned. Once you start doing that, and once you stop depending upon the outcome, and you put that energy into the earth, everything's gonna come back to you tenfold. That's how the world works, guys. All right. If you guys are on your purpose and on your grind, and you keep grinding, and you truly believe in it in your heart, and you truly believe in it, and you put the work in, the universe is gonna send that energy back to you, and eventually some will pop. Eventually some will pop. If you guys on your purpose and you don't know how this gonna go, you're a little doubtful, I don't really know, man. If you put that energy into the world, won't nothing happen. If you put the confident energy into the world, all right, it's gonna come back. You guys are sitting at the house. You get my strategy, and you sitting in your house, counting down the fucking days on the calendar, saying AMS said wait a week, so I'm gonna wait a week. Sitting in the fucking house, counting down days on when to call and shit, hoping the strategy would work. But with me, it wasn't a strategy. It was a lifestyle. You see the difference? So you guys, these strategies would not work if it's not a genuine lifestyle. It's phony. It's fake. This is alpha male lifestyles. I know I say strategies because I tell you guys, these are the strategies I want y'all to use. But theoretically, man, I was just giving y'all my lifestyle. These really wasn't strategies. All right, I don't have all day to chit chat back and forth with a girl online. I get online at a certain time, I check my messages, maybe I check a few more profiles, I send out a few more emails, and I'm done. I don't have time to be going back and forth over emails. If I hit the girl up the next day and she done lost interest, I don't give a fuck. You see the difference? But I put that energy into the world so they work for me. They won't work for you because you're dependent upon you sitting there praying with your fingers crossing and praying, oh, AMS said this shit work, man. I hope it work. I hope it work. Well, it won't work because you ain't living a lifestyle. You wishing and hoping. Don't shit come from wishing and hoping. Develop the lifestyle, then it'll work. Put that shit into the universe. All right? And then I had another guy wanted to know, should he buy trinkets, which is jewelry and cars and shit like that, or invest all this money? Guys, I say do both if you can afford it, all right? If you can only do one, invest. But if you can do both, do both. All right? I can afford to do both, so I do both, and I'll tell you why I do both. I want to fuck now, and I want to fuck later. That's why, all right? Because here's the thing, guys. When you invest, that means that's for later on, all right? And while that's good for later on, I want to fuck as many bitches as I can today, all right? And here's the thing, guys. You don't need, cars and jewelry and shit to fuck bitches. But it just ups your chances. It gives you better options. And what I mean by that, guys, is it's a select amount of women, guys, especially if you're in my age bracket, say 50%. I would venture to say, guys, it's probably 50% of the women in the world who, unless you show financial security or they think you got some money, they ain't gonna fuck with you. All right, that's the bottom fucking line. Now, there is a lot of women out there that are open-minded, and if they think you hot or they think you funny or charming or whatever the case may be, they'll give you some ass. And I say at least 50% of the women in the world, you can have all that, and they still won't fuck you if they think that you're not financially stable. And I'll give y'all guys an example. When I was 15, like I tell you guys, the girls just thought I was the hottest shit, in high school and shit like this. When I was 15, I was on a bus. The city bus coming from school, and me and my brothers up here and the girls in the back, a couple rows back, and we could hear the girls talking about some, girl, you need to talk to him. She was talking about me, and the girl said, girl, he on a bus like me, what he could do for me? All right, you guys understand that? Now, on a physical look, yeah, she found me attractive, but what she looking at is, this dude can't pick me up or do nothing for me. He on a bus just like me. You see what I'm saying? So, guys, listen, I want to fuck all the bitches. Listen, I'm not looking for no relationship, and I don't advise you guys to use trinkets and shit like that to go out there and get a wife and shit like that. I advise you to use trinkets to trick these damn stupid bitches, to fuck the shit out of them, all right? Use that hypergamy against them. That's the bottom fucking line. But I don't want you to spend all your money on trinkets and cars and bullshit like that. I do want you to invest. Why do I want you to invest? So you can fuck bitches 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 40 years from now. I want you to be constantly fucking bitches. I don't want you to spend all your money on trinkets now, and then when you get older, when you really need it, all right? Because theoretically, guys, if you young and you look good, you can get away with not having as much. But if you a guy like me that's probably gonna settle in a relationship and probably never gonna get married and shit like that, if I wanna stay fucking these hoes to sleep when I'm 60, I know for a fact that I'm gonna have to keep my financial situation on point, all right? Because when I get 60, I still wanna be banging 25, 30-year-old bitches, all right? And so I know for me to do that, be doing what R. Kelly doing and to keep a heavy rotation, my finances gonna have to be on point, all right? So that's the thing with that, guys. I want you guys to fuck bitches now, and I want you to fuck bitches later. And get over that shit about, oh, well, I don't want to have to buy trinkets and shit like this to fuck bitches and shit like that. Listen, man, you're on the wrong page. All right? Well, this ain't no relationship channel. We fuck these hoes to sleep over here. You're on the wrong page. You turned to the wrong channel. All right? You gotta go to another channel. We ain't on that love shit over here. We dick these hoes down over here. You came to the wrong fucking page. We fuck these hoes to sleep over here. Let's get that straight right fucking now, guys. So that's the thing with that, guys. I want you fucking bitches now. And listen, guys, let's take, everything, let's just face the facts. Everything we do pretty much is to fuck bitches. All right? Even if you're investing, it's to subconsciously done to fuck bitches in the future. You might not think of it that way, but it's done to fuck bitches. They got this theory called the selfish gene, that everything a man does is to fuck hotter bitches or fuck more bitches. And I totally believe it, guys, because here's the bottom line, guys. If it wasn't for women, I wouldn't give a fuck about living in that basement in Brooklyn right now. I was fine living in the basement in Brooklyn. It didn't bother me, but it bothered the bitches. The bitches didn't like it. I had to get the hell up out of there because I ain't want to be losing ass because bitches didn't like my apartment, which happened a lot, guys. I left a lot of ass on the table fucking with that basement in Brooklyn. That's why I had to get the hell up out of there. With just me, I was fine. I was fine. I had no problem. I could still be staying there right now saving my fucking money. But I'll be leaving a lot of ass on the table, so it ain't worth it. So I would have saved up a whole lot of money and been leaving a whole lot of ass on the table. So which one you think I'd rather have? A whole lot of money in the bank or be getting a whole lot of ass? Like, I'd be rather getting a whole lot of ass than a whole lot of money in the bank. What the hell I want to just look at some money in the bank? I'd rather be getting some ass. All right, well, I'm going to die with the money? What, they going to bury me with the fucking money? Hell no. The money is to get ass. So what's the fucking point? All right, so that's the thing with that, guys. All right, so, yeah. If you can afford it, I advise you guys to do both. But if you can't afford it and you had to pick between one or two, I would go with the investing. I would go with the investment. But, try to make sure you look nice so you can trick these stupid bitches into giving you some ass with their hypergamous ass. All right, guys, but getting back to the first topic, guys, the whole point of alpha male strategies is, I say strategies, I should say alpha male lifestyle. Until you adapt the alpha male lifestyle, until your life becomes, you own your purpose, you live a social life of abundance, the strategies will never work for you because you're putting the wrong energy into the earth, all right? Applying something when it's not genuine, if you sitting there and you send a girl a message on a day nap and you waited till the next day, because you wasn't busy, but you was trying to fake high value, you trying to do what I did, but mine was genuine, yours is fake, well, it's not going to work for you because it's fake. That's the shit you put into the earth. All right, guys? Guys, you got karma and you got the laws of attraction. Whatever you put into the world, guys, if you do people dirty, you're going to get karma. Bad luck is going to be folded up on you. So if you're a low-down, dirty motherfucker, you got it coming towards you. If you put hard work into the world, guys, if you put grinding into the world, you will succeed. All right? It might take some time. I ain't saying it's going to be in a day, but what you put into the earth, everything comes back. What you put into the universe, it comes back to you. You put good energy into the earth, it'll come back to you. The second you stop genuinely giving a fuck about these bitches, and let me ask you this, if you're asking on the wall, are the strategies working for you, then you still give a fuck. All right? You still give a fuck. You still not on your purpose. All right? You still not living a social life of abundance because you still dependent upon the outcome. All right? Once you get on your purpose and start living a social life of abundance, you're going to stop becoming dependent upon the outcome, and you're going to stop sitting around the house hoping and praying all week that waiting a week after you get a girl number is going to work for you. I don't give a fuck. That's what's going to work for you. And the reason I don't give a fuck is because I already got a life. I already got bitches. I'm on my purpose. What the fuck do I give a fuck if the bitch don't answer the phone? And so, therefore, since I don't care, it comes back at me. All right? It comes back at me. Guys, if you see any of these rappers who always talk about death, like Tupac and Biggie, you know, Biggie had Ready to Die and Life After Death, and y'all know Tupac talked about death all the fucking time and shit like that. Man, guys, if you talk about shit like that, it's gonna find you. All right? If you name your album Ready to Die and Life After Death, death gonna find you. All right? If you talk about being reincarnated, as much as Tupac talked about being reincarnated, it's gonna find you. And when you put positive energy into the world, it's gonna find you. And when you stop giving a fuck about these bitches, results will come. All right, guys, I don't want to keep harping on that. Positive outlook, alpha male lifestyle, become busy. Don't be doing the stuff that I say, trying to fake high value, become high value. The second that you stop giving a fuck is the second that you're going to start getting some fucking results. I'm out this motherfucker, man.